What's going on, guys? It's your boy DeAnte, Break the Cycle Section. How you doing? And in this week's chart analysis markups, we're going to go over gold, Bitcoin, Euro USD, EURGBP, and USDJPY. Alright, I hope you guys enjoy. On all the charts that we cover tonight, you can actually find a copy of the charts inside of my free Telegram group. The link to that is down below, okay? And don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit that notifications button so you'll be notified every time we come out with a live breakdown of actual trades we're in, or live training, or any kind of training that we put out, alright? So go ahead and subscribe, hit on that bell icon, and be able to find out what it is that we do at Break the Cycle FS. You can check us out at breakthecyclefs.com. That link is also down below in the description. So I hope you enjoyed this chart analysis, and I hope you're able to catch some pips off of it this week. As always, it's your boy DeAnte, Break the Cycle Section, and I'll see you in the next video. If you're new to any of my webinars and you haven't checked out what we do, what all we offer in our academy, you can go ahead to breakthecyclefs.com and check that out, all right? And we have a YouTube channel now. I've been uploading a couple of videos up there. On our YouTube channel, I actually break down trades before I enter them, while I'm in them. And you guys can watch us take profit, whatever. All these are live trade breakdowns. So while I'm in the trade, I'm telling you why I entered and my exit and all that good stuff. I'm hoping that these kind of videos will help you guys when you're live in the market by yourself, right? See how we're actually catching these pips, why we're doing certain things. Hopefully there'll be more of a training thing for you guys, all right? To find that, just search Cycle FX, and we should come right up, all right? Go ahead, like, subscribe, turn on the notifications on the videos so you'll know every time we upload new videos, all right? I have a Bitcoin, no. I think I have a NAS 100 or a Bitcoin video coming tonight or tomorrow. So go ahead and check that out. All right. And I think that is about it. Do me a favor, guys, just in case, I'm gonna go over the all of our charts from last week and see what we can expect this week. But if we run out of charts, then drop some pairs down in the comments, and then we could move on to those. Let's go ahead to our first pair. Our first pair was actually, well, before we do that, let's look at the news for this week, all right? So we got a little bit of JPY tomorrow, no specific time. Tuesday, it's like heavy news. This is going to be on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So the beginning of this week should go somewhat smooth. So let's check out EURUSD. This is what we were looking at last week. So this is the daily. We're looking for this the coupon coming up off of this daily trend line. Might possibly create like a right shoulder over here for like a head and shoulders pattern before it's sold off. This is on the 1 hour. I think I have a 4 hour. Okay. Then this is what we saw on the 4 hour. We're gonna wait to see if it came back down again to our trend line. And then if it rejected back up, you could have took the small buy up and then wait for rejection back down for the sell. Okay, that was the 4 hour. And then this is just more short term on the 1 hour. We're looking for a bounce off to 50 and then a breakdown for the overall buy at the bottom back left, all right? So we're just gonna go back to the 4 hour or the daily, okay? January 12th, okay. So let's see here. EURUSD. On the daily. Alright, here we are right here. So, what do we end up getting? Let me just look at the daily again. January 12th, okay. Right here. In between here. What do we end up getting? We end up getting that right shoulder, right? For the head to shoulders pattern. First hit profit was set at 1.10864. 1.10. So it still hasn't hit and take profit one yet. But right here it's hit profit one. Alright. One thing that I noticed from last week when I was doing my charts is that I had multiple charts open at the same time. So what happened was when I was marking them up, it really didn't save. So that's why I'm having to go back to whatever day we were on to still recognize it. But at any rate, this is what we got going on. Right? It played out the way we want it. It's still on the daily. Let me see what we got going on overall. Let's go back to the weekly. All right. Okay, here we go. So looking at the weekly, guys, what do we get? We got a bounce right off of the 0.705 level on our fib, right? Remember we said every action has a reaction. So we had this bearish move down, and once price finds a bottom, we look for the retracement back up, right? So we hit the 70 once, and then we came back and hit the 62 level on our fib, and we're still expecting this to settle down. But first, what we're going to do is we're going to drop a trend line right across the middle here. Okay? Because before we had a trend line up here. Right? When it first broke, so that is right here. Okay? So now, we could wait for this to come all the way back down and then break. Remember, this is the daily now, okay? This is the long term. I retest and then the sell back down. Take profit one right here. And then take profit two. Could be down here. Actually, take profit two could be right here. And then if you want that take profit three, it'll come all the way down. Alright? The reason why I say take profit two will be right here is because of this level. This support level. Alright? And if you guys remember from our I think it was the last session when I went over a little bit, I touched on institutional bank rates. If you guys remember that? Remember on when price ends in all zeros, 20, 50, 80, and then all zeros. So let's say, for example, we had 200. Right here, we have 1.900 and then 1.0920 will be an institutional level. 1.0950 is one, 1.0980, and then 1,000, right? So look at what this bank rates. Look at where price is lining up at right now. Okay. Right now we're at bank rate or institutional level around 1.0950. Okay. So it's gonna bounce off of this level. We're gonna get a pullback off of this level. Right? We're gonna look down. When we get down to the 4-hour, we're gonna look at it more closely. Okay. But we're gonna get a rejection off of this level, 1.0950. And then look at where our take profit is this 2? Yeah. Take profit 2 is sitting. Right on 1.0980, right? And look at the take profit 1 is sitting. So it's right here. Alright, not bad. 1.0, almost 1.000, right? So that's all at those institutional levels. And then look at take profit 3. 1.0900. These are all where price has rejected off of. Is that making sense, guys? And because remember last week I said if you're only going to watch 2 or 3 pairs, go ahead and mark up those institutional levels, and you'll always find support or resistance at those levels. So if I'm going to say this, and then we're going to go down to the 4-hour level or 4-hour time frame. I'm gonna drop these in the signal channel first, so I don't lose my spot. It's flat, and then at the end of the call, I'll transfer them all over, right? Alright, so let's check out the let me actually change the visibility on these real quick. One second. What you said? Oh, so is that where price consistently pulls back? I always ask because I've been hit pretty hard by pullbacks. Interesting. Yeah. So it might not be every time, but more than likely, you're gonna see price hesitate at those levels. All right. So let me go down to the 4-hour. Here's what we got in the 4-hour. From where we marked up the charts last week or before. No, this is the support level. Support resistance, right? Actually, you know what I'll do? I'll do this. No, we'll keep that there for now. We'll keep it here for now. That's the support level. Yeah, this bearish move down. What do we always expect after a breakout? Pullback, right? Yeah, pullback. So look what price is starting to do now. It's starting to pull back, right? So on the pullback, we could probably go 50% the level. If we pull out a fib, if we don't use a fib and stuff like that, all you have to do is look at previous support resistance levels, like here, here, okay? But I would expect to pull back at least up to this level right here. Why? Because this is where this previous structure was, right? Previous structure, the breakout happened here. So I'm going to expect price to pull back up to the breakout. Right here. Back up to the breakout. I don't know why that's black. And then I'll look for the sell. Back down. Tip off on one. And now they're in the overall sale that we saw on the daily time frame. So you keep on holding that. Just keep it simple, guys. Right? Pull back, rejection, take it.
I have a question. Could you go ahead and set a pending sell order on that, or you wouldn't suggest it?
I mean, you can, but I'd like to see it come a little bit closer. So what I would do is, if you have like the pro version of TraderView, set a price alert. You can also do that on M24, the desktop version. Set a price alert for you to go back and check that. But if you're confident, I mean, you could still set a pending order and just have the stop loss set up here. And take profit at least the distance of the stop loss. Does that make sense? So it'll look like this. One-to-one ratio, or you could go, a little bit lower, like this level right here. As long as your take profit is number one more than your stop loss, and number two, as long as the stop loss is above previous structure, either here or up here, above that wick. The reason why I would probably prefer it up here is because of this. This is what it would look like. Right? So I have my stop loss at least above this trend line. And you're good to go. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does. Thank you.
So I'm gonna drop this one on here. Before, I'm not gonna drop the chart with the fib. I'm about to drop on this right now. Check out this fib. Let's see where the 50% level is. All right. So I was to drop a fib. Some people might drop a fib from up here. Here's the 50% level right here. 50%. And then our entry was right at the 618. So that is the 618 entry right there. So let me see. What I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna drop like a green line or a blue line for entry. So you guys can see it over here. All right. Blue line for entry. Stop loss could be any one of these three up here. All right. Could be any one of these three red lines up here. Take profits. Let's take profit one. Take profit two. Take profit three. Okay. So let me just go ahead and put this. Just keep it simple, guys. Just keep it so simple. So simple. The hardest part should be trying to catch the move happen, right? Unless you're doing pending orders.
Mr. Dante.
Yes.
I said that wrong. DeAnte.
Yeah.
Are you catching that wave back up to entry?
I'm not. No, I wouldn't. I will wait until it comes up because I'm looking for the bigger move, the sell. The sell to the star on the daily. And remember, guys, even if you're like if it's scalping right now, I mean, you could scalp this back up. That's up to you. You know? I really hate breaking the charts down lower than the 4 hour, but because you can see the overall move on the 4 hour, and as a scalper, you should know your rules, right? Everyone's good with that? So as a scalper, you know, once it comes up to this level or around here, I mean, don't take a scalp. Once it starts projecting back down, just take all sales all the way down, all sales. You know, don't go against it. Trying to figure out that was good. That was good. All right. I'm glad to not drop that one and slap. I'm actually gonna go ahead and set a price alert right here too. All right. So that USD is right there. What's next? USDJPY. All right. All right, here we have USDJPY on the daily. What we're looking for was a push off of this resistance level. We saw that it came up here numerous times in the past. So we're looking for a push off, maybe creating an inverted head and shoulders, and or just breaking out of our bullish trend for a reversal down to the downside. All right, but we weren't going to jump to the sell until we saw. Actually, hold on. Yeah, all right. We wanted to see a clear rejection off of this before we jump in, right? Here on the 4 hour, just zoomed in a little bit more, showing that we wanted to see price come back down to the support level before a push up, all right? Another reason why this level was interesting, a level of interest for us, is because of this structure over here and over here. We hope to get rejection off of that to come back up. So let's see, when was this? At 12. All right, let's check it out. USD, here we go. So here's what we got. This is the daily. You guys hear that? Oh, it's not long. Oh. 1 second, guys. Right. So what happened? We had a breakout. It broke past our level. This is that level we were talking about. We went on the previous chart, we were looking at it coming down here before pushing back up. That never happened. Okay? So now, what can we look for? Here's what we're going to do. Our next level of interest for this is 110.48, right? So let's see where we're at. We're at the 0.79 level on our fib right now. Let's see if we could drop my extension line here. And then here, remember this is off the daily. So as of right now, we just gotta wait and see what is this gonna do. Is it gonna pull back? Is it gonna push up? Let me throw our EMAs on here real quick. See where we stand. Yeah, we gotta wait to see what it's gonna do. If we keep on pushing, but remember we had a breakout over here, and that was a major level. So we're gonna see a retest to this level at some point. Okay? So let me just go down to the 4-hour. Alright. Now on the 4 hours, we could probably do a little bit more here. So price broke out at this level. If I drop a fib, and retrace down to the 50 level, and then we had a nice continuation, still making higher highs. Okay, so if we want to try to jump in this buy, want to see what happens at this support level. This is the 7-9 level. All right, right here. On 7-9 level. Let me make that different color. It's a black. All right. So if it breaks, this is another support level right here. So if it breaks this level, it could come straight back down to the neckline. Okay. It can break that neckline. Come back up for recess. And then break down again. Actually, not even break down. Break down here. Sorry, my freaking tools are not right here. Or we could just do the bounce back up. Keep on riding. What's the next level here? Let's go back further. Alright, my bad, guys. Prices come all the way back up to 1 point until 1100, right? It come all the way back up here if it doesn't reject now. So what I would say for this is Going back to the daily. Or the 4 hour, I'm sorry. If you get a confirmation on the lower time frame, this is the 4 hour, if we get a break in the retest, you can take the sell down to about 1.0900. All right, that's about as far as I will go with that because it can bounce right off with the 79 level. All right, so let me do this. I'm gonna stay with this one, and then we're gonna go down to the 4 hour. Because I really want to see. Last thing you want to do is go against a strong buy, right? So I wouldn't really go for a buy. I mean, go for a sell, but wait for it to come back down on our 4 hour and look for a buy up as long as it's making higher highs. Right now it's going up. It could come up to this level again and reject back down. If it does come back down, look for the buy up, right? Until it breaks our trend lines. You guys feel me? You don't want to try to sell it back down, especially against a strong uptrend. So when it does come back down for a sell, your smaller EMAs will be above it, right? Depending on how strong the sell is. Look at this. This is better. I like that. All right. The 15-minute time frame. I'm going to throw my EMAs back on here once they come up. But as long as we're showing buys with a 15-minute time frame, wait for it to pull back and just buy it back up. As long as we're in POMA, you see this POMA right here? Perfect order moving averages and prices above it on the smaller time frame, just keep on buying it up. If the EMA 200 on the 15-minute stays above our trend line like this, only take the buys. Wait for a pullback, only take the buys. So let's say I was to drop, where we at? 110.20, 110.50. I feel like it was a 00, 20, 50, 80. Am I missing one? 50. No, all right, cool. So once it breaks, bro, once it breaks 110.20, you can wait to a retest here and then take the buy up to 110.50. Okay. Or you can wait till it pulls back here and take that entry up to 110.50. Right? If we're using our institutional bank rate and the price pulls back to the 200. Does that make sense? Pull back. If it breaks this level, you see I was struggling to find support. So break this resistance level. If it does break it, wait for that pullback. Does that make sense for everyone? I feel like I should go on the 1 hour and see if it looks any better. About the 30-minute. $15. Alright. Just remember, if it doesn't break that 200 in the 15-minute, you shouldn't be looking for sales. Okay? That's all you really need to remember. Remember, above the EMA 200 and the 50 on the uptrend, below it in the downtrend. And so remember that you should only be taking a position at an EMA, then you're good. Because you wouldn't take a sell at the EMA 200, would you? Or if prices at the EMA 50, you'll be going for the buys. So if you remember those rules, you should never go, or you should hardly ever go the wrong position in the trade unless you're counter trend trading. Unless you're counter trend trading. Alright. Any questions on you, Jay? All right. So the confirmation for the EMAs is only based on the 15-minute. It's based. So confirmation of the EMAs is based on the kind of trader you are. Okay, that's what it's based on. So if you're a swing trader, you'll wait for it to break or stay above on the 1 hour, right? But if you're looking for short-term positions, okay, or to get in a position early, then we want to look at the 15-minute time frame. I'm going to look at lower than the 15-minute. I hardly go lower than the 15-minute anyway, unless I'm looking for entry. Right? I usually stay on the 1 hour and above. But I know there's different kind of traders on this call looking for different types of entries. They're different. I mean, swing, scalp, positioning, all kinds of stuff. So that's why I do like the daily and the 4 hour, and then I might drop down to 15 minutes to try to cover everyone for the most part. But with that being said, I usually, unless I'm taking a counter trade, I don't trade against whichever way the EMAs are on the 15-minute or the 5-minute time frame if I'm scalping. Or if I'm looking for 25, 50 pips, depending on the currency. You know what I mean? JL? If not, it's cool. Look at another chart. Alright. So that's new, Jay. Here is, and they only look at, yeah, 25, 50 pips is good. Alright. So next is the EURGBP. EURGBP, we're looking for, what I got tomorrow, okay. We're looking for this come back down for a retest and then break out to the top side, right? We had about 2 take profits here. Well, this is the entry, first take profit, new entry, second take profit, all right? Then on the 15-minute time frame, we're gonna see if we got that short-term sell, which is gonna scalp down. There was only about 40 pips, I think. Oh no? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, about 40 pips. And then we will look for the buy entry back up around 84.80. Okay? So let's check out what it did. Euro. All right, let me see. All right, that's not the chart, but we'll see if we can find it. Oh, there it is. Sort of kinda. I think that's an older chart. I don't know. Let's see. 4 hour daily on the 12th. About right there. This doesn't look the same. Oh, there you go. Okay. Alright. There goes that wedge right there. This looks like it's just been consolidated, really. 85, 85. Okay, it came out, it broke out, it hit take profit 1, and then it retested. Broke out, hit take profit 1. So basically, what we're looking for here, just looking for it to keep on going up. 86.60. Let me go back to daily. All right. So overall, we're still looking for this to buy up, guys. Okay, we're here to take profit 1. Looking at the daily, it broke. And this wasn't really a strong breakout, though. I mean, this is just, it's still ranging, basically. Right, it's still ranging. You guys hear my cat? Hold on. Give me one moment, guys. I have one more meeting scheduled right now. Somewhere else. I'm just trying to get the information real quick. 1 second. You guys have any questions of what we're looking for on EURGBP? Right now it's just consolidating. So we'll wait for it to break above 85.80. There goes that bank rate again, that institutional rate. Right? We'll wait for it to break above. I mean, you could actually take a buy off the bottom here to come back up. And then the entry will be once it breaks above, retest, then back up. That's based off of the daily. Okay? We're going to break this down a little bit further. I do want to add this to the see if it saves. Cool. All right. Before I move on, do I have any questions so far? Any questions so far? Cornelius is good. Did you take it to 688? 058 because of the wick. 88 058. I took it because this is a resistance level. Yeah, so we got support and resistance on both sides. And this is also where the breakout was for the sell. So we had a breakout here. Breakout, retest, and then it pushed off again, retest it again, and then boom. Right? So then more than likely, once it breaks back above it, it's going to retest this level, the top side, and push off. To the left, over here. Come on the mic, JL.
What's up, man?
What's up?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'm talking about the top part where you got 88058 up there. Where you go to after the retest.
Oh, up here. That is a I think that's the 618 level. Hold on, I'm gonna check it real quick. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Hold on. Yeah, this is the let me see what's something about that now. Okay, yeah, that's the 50 level. Oh yeah, the 618 level. So the buy back up. 50%. He usually has 50%, 90% of the time before you hit the 62 level. So that's like the EURUSD TP plus is right at the breakout of this right here.
Got it.
Now we have to pull back, and then this is the leg that broke out right here. So just take it back up to that point and then see what happens if it comes back down or whatever the case may be. You know what I mean?
Got it. Appreciate you.
Yeah. Is everyone else good so far? All right. Oh, my mic is right down here. All right. So do me a favor, go ahead and drop a couple of pairs in the chat. We're almost done. I think our next one is gold. And then we have GU and GJ. So we might have time to hit up a couple more pairs. So drop those in the chat real quick. Give me about 2 minutes. And then I'm going to move on to gold. AU, UK, NAS 100, GU, GA, NJ. All right, cool. So let's go ahead and do. Next, we got gold. See if this stays low, right? Daily. 15 minute. Okay, 1 hour. All right, cool. So on gold, we're looking forward to start breaking down after we had the strong went to the monthly 786. All right, so we're looking forward to the breakdown. We had take profit set at each previous level. Okay. And then once we hit the monthly 618, we're looking forward to buy back up. Here it is on the 1 hour. We're just looking for it to break down. See if we can catch a sell down to our previous lows, this short term. Okay. And then on the 15 minute is where we saw a better look, a little head and shoulders, a breakout, then the retest and the drop. So we're looking for the hit 1548 and possibly 1540. before turning around. So let's look at. Oh wait, did I break this down more? My bad. I'm gonna come back to gold. Let me finish breaking down this EURGBP. So this was the daily. Right here, we're looking for the buy back up. Let's go to the 4 hours. Let's see what we see. Basically, it's just ranging, right? So down here at the bottom, just take the buys up. Look for the buys to go up, okay? Because we had this over here, we had the sell-off, and the sell for a hot minute. Then we had this vector move just to get a couple more people to jump into sales, and then the market pulled back on them. Now everyone that jumped in the sell down here is caught, right? All those contracts are caught. So people are losing down here. So the market is not going to come back and let those people get their money. If they keep on pulling away from them. Does that make sense? This was the inducement move right here. They trick people to jump into a sell, and once the whiplash back, that's called half a back pattern. Half a back pattern. Okay? So everyone that took a sell down there, millions of dollars is down there, guys. Millions. If not billions of dollars is caught down here. I'm back. What was the last thing you guys heard? Inducement? Half of that? None of that? My bad. Alright, so what I'm saying is, here's the short version. Millions? Okay, alright, cool, yeah. Yeah, there's millions, if not billions of dollars caught down here. So the market is not going to come back and let those people get their money. Okay? As they keep on pulling away from them. Until they get stopped out, they start removing stop losses, and they take all their money, blow their account. Okay? So just remember that. On EURGBP, only take the buys back up. Does that make sense? What I just explained about this right here? That's a market maker move. Okay? Everyone good? Or understand what I was saying? Because they're going to see this on a whole lot of pairs. And when you see that, that's your clue, guys. That's your clue that the market's going to go the other way. Alright? And if we're seeing more vector moves, I'll point them out to you guys. Okay? So only looking for buys on that. Drop our EMAs on here. Go down to the 15-minute. It's just ranging right now, so you could buy every time it comes down to 84.80. Look, is that institutional rate? Another chart lines up with that institutional bank rates. I'm telling you, they matter. All right, 84.79, 84.80, and look how I take profit. If you enter down here, take profit 1, 85.80. Right, 100 pips. All right, so I'm going down to 15-minute to see where we're at. All right. Well, I'm back again. Jesus. All right. So right here on the 15-minute time frame, guys, here's another half of that move. Right? Am I still good? Okay. The market's not going to come back here and let these people get that money back. Okay? So, I mean, you could probably look for an entry, wait for it to pull back, right? It might keep on pushing up, but once this 50 crosses over the 200 and the market pulls back to it, that might be good for entry. And that's not even ready yet. Okay. Did I drop a chart on this? No. Let me go back to the 1 hour. Here you go. Look, all this was is a pullback. Retest, push up. Okay. 1 hour. Actually. Watch what it does here. Okay. This might be good for another entry if it bounces off of this. Okay, if it rejects off of this resistance level, comes back down for a retest, we could look for entry on that. Let me do this. If I was to break down this 15-minute chart, this is a 1 hour chart. Actually, right here, right here, we could box in price right here. All right. So we got some intermediate support resistance levels here. All you have to do is drop another, just like we do in the bigger charts. It doesn't matter. So we can get a retest in these zones right here. You can look for entry for the buy. Okay. Because we've already retested the top of that trend line. Okay. I'll only look for the buys. Does this chart make sense for you guys? Am I good? All right, cool. One more moment, JM. All right. So it's skipping one line and turning back up the other. Something like right here. Yeah, these are just levels that it could turn around at. Like this could break right through this level and then actually turn around up here, right? Now if we could drop a fib on this joint and we could get a closer idea, let's say from here. So somewhere in here, right? This is the 618 level. We could actually go deeper right here. Between the 618 and the 50. These are going to be our levels of interest for rejection, a retest, and then a break again. All right? Because this is the breakout right here. It broke out. So we have one retest and then another push. All right? This is a level right here also. Broke out, retest, another push up. Just remember the rules. The stop loss will be below all previous structure. Take profit will be at the next support resistance level. And you can scalp that bad boy all the way up. Or just take it from one institutional break rate level to the other. So how we have 85.22 here. I didn't even realize I did that. 85.22. That's the institutional break rate, 85.20, right? And then 85.50 is right here. Look how it's all lining up, right? It's all lining up. So just take the bank rate to bank rate. If it comes back down to 85.20, take the entry, take profit at 85.50. Or take profit 2 at 85.80. Does that make sense, everyone? Just bank rate to bank rate. Keep it simple, you know? Let me drop this. And if anyone wants to get the pro version of Trader View, let me know. I got a link that's supposed to give you like a small rebate or something. So let me know. In this instance, what I'll do is I'll drop a price alert here so I don't miss it. And I'll say, look for a buy. So I'll get that notification straight to the TraderView app, straight to my phone, straight to my email. So I don't have to sit here and watch my charts all day. You feel me? All right. I got you, Princess. Oh, okay. Now gold. Okay. Let's check out gold. Let me see. Let me see. Here we go. So, like we said last week, we're looking for gold to pull back after this wick to the monthly. The pullback start to break down off of this bearish move. So at least like a 50% pullback or something, right? So we had take profit set at each previous structure. Okay? Take profit 1, take profit 2, and then take profit 3 was right at the monthly 618. And we're looking for a bounce back up, right? That was the daily. 15 minute, we're not going to look at. This is the 1 hour. Probably not going to look at that either. So let's see what happens. get this right here. Alright, so I got some stuff up here. Let me actually I want it there, not there. Okay, now 1 second. Let's clean this bad boy up real quick. Oops. Okay. 1 sec. Alright, let's see how we look now. Alright, it's a little bit better. Alright, so what were we looking for? Quiet. Looking for price to break down. Take profit 1 is 15.34. Take profit 2 is 15.14. 85.20. More weekly? No. Alright. This like really hasn't done much, anything at all. Here goes the wick right there. Oh, my bad. Alright. There you go. So price did end up falling down to 15.36, and that is hit, and then it got closer to take profit and turned around, right? Looking at it now, I still want to say a breakdown. I see some things real quick. So if we would drop a fib on this thing, let me clear out gold altogether. Let me track this bad boy up real quick. This is my breakout wave right here. Got my trim lines on that thing. Breakout up. In this instance, I'm not going to go with the wick. Actually, yeah, we're not going to do with the wick. I'm going to drop my support resistance levels on here. Here and here. I'm going to do 618 red. $76 orange. Then we'll remove this fib. Make sure it's a good fib. How I double check my fibs or my support resistance levels is the price has interacted in any one of these points. So let's see, we got good support resistance, good rejection, breakouts, and retests on almost every level. So that's pretty good. Okay. So now we gotta see if we can find another trend or the trend. Is definitely up. Let's go to the 4 hour. I'm gonna drop a couple of trend lines on this. All right. 4 hour. We can do this. In this. Okay. This is the resistance level. We also have a inverted head and shoulders, possibly right here, to go back up. I'm back, guys. This is probably the last chart because my internet's not very stable tonight. So let me know, what was the last thing you guys heard? Did you guys hear inverted head and shoulders on gold? Did you guys hear inverted head and shoulders on gold? Okay. All right. So right now we're just waiting, okay? Because actually what we could do, instead of having this, we can go straight across like that. Okay? And now, when the steepest thing to happen here, are we going to have a breakout to the top, or is it going to reject down? Boom. Or a retest, and then back up. Back down. Okay? That's what what's going to happen. I think it's just consolidate for a while here. All right? And this is on the 4 hour. So if I check our EMAs, it might be running right through the middle here. All right. So definitely got the solid uptrend. Okay. Definitely got the solid uptrend. But if it starts breaking down these smaller EMAs that it did over here, you can definitely see a retest back down to the 50 here. Okay. Do you guys see the inverted head and shoulders on this? Yeah, we're waiting for a breakout above or below. Yeah. Above or below. So I want to see something. Ooh, check that out. We could set an alert on our trend line of a bar. Let's see if price is crossing on trend line, crossing down. Let's say if price is crossing down, and we could say breakout, look for retest, then sell out. So that means we don't really have to be here if price breaks our trend line. we'll get notified if price breaks this trend line. And then we can also set it for, let's see. Let's see if I put a trend line here at the top, and I'll just make it some random color. Let's say yellow. Just to set a price alert. Here. I don't know why I set it at. Right here. For price is crossing up. Then we can look for retest and buy up. So now we got our alert set. So we don't have to be around our charts. There's no one's gonna happen, right? If we get alert that price is above this level, come check the chart. All right, I'm looking for a buy opportunity. If it crosses below this trend line, come check the chart. All right, I'm looking for a sell opportunity. You guys feel me? Does that make it? You guys see what I just did? I know there's a little bit of lag, so I'll wait. All right, cool. So I'm gonna drop this thing off real quick. I'm excited, guys. I just now got the pro version of TradingView last year, so I'm still figuring out all the cool stuff that's added, all the extra tools and stuff like that. $4 hour. Now, I know some of you are gonna want to still trade this, right? You're still gonna want to scalp it or whatever. So here's what you do. Here's what you do. If that's something you want to do, drop down to the 15-minute. Oh, this is the 1 hour. Let me check out the 15-minute. All right. Here we are. On the 15-minute. Tossing EMAs on here. We're definitely only looking for buys. For now. Right? So once price comes down here to the EMA 200, look for a buy. Back up. Okay? Look for a buy. Look how mostly that 200 is being respected, right? Now, I'm not going to lie to you. Being in the middle of all this is sketchy for me. For me to trade in the middle of a channel, that's freaking sketchy. Okay? I'd much rather price come down here. Anywhere here. Oops, sorry. At the, I don't want that. At the bottom of our channel, if I'm looking for a buy, then I would rather be down here. Okay? The higher this goes, the more likely of a chance of break out the top. Okay? So just be aware of that. That's why I'd much rather wait for the breakout. See what happens. Top or bottom. You guys feel me? I know some of you only trade gold. Alright? You might want to look at any correlating payments with gold also. Okay? Is everyone good? Any questions about anything? This is going to be the last chart because I don't want this to cut out completely. Alright? Even on this smaller chart, let me just, because I already know. Yeah. Alright. Once gold breaks this inner trend line right here, put it right through the middle. And if it breaks this, you can take a sell. Alright, take the sell, take the take profit. One, because I already know you guys stay in the trading it. Y'all might as well just let me help you out. Take profit one right here. Actually, we could do take profit one right here. I'm gonna tell you what this take profit is gonna be at. Alright. Right here. You probably have an entry right here too. This is for now. Okay. Alright. If it doesn't break this level, you can find you guys a nice little scalp tonight. Take profit one. Let's just do this. Take profit one. And then if it resets back up, take profit two. Take profit three. If it rejects. Okay. If that rejects. I doubt that will though. I'm not very confident in that. Okay. But if it does. Okay. So I already know. You guys cool with that? This is do gold and high. Yeah, I did gold and high time frame. I got the chart. I'm gonna drop in Slack for you. Yeah, I got you. Is everyone good with this? Anyone that trades gold, do you guys have something similar to this? Yeah, Lonnie. If it does follow through with this, yeah. Let's bet the buy off of this level back up. So let me drop this off real quick. Gold, yeah. Was that Princess or no? Oh, is that a triple top? Is that a triple bottom off the 50? Was that on the 4 hour? Is that what we're looking, Princess?
15, when you had your EMAs up. The 15-minute, yeah.
Right here? Boom, boom, boom.
Mhm.
Yeah. I think this is going to be a pullback. And then entry will be up here. If it does reject, then you guys have to take profits there. All right.
But the overall's a buy that we're looking for, not the
Yeah.
sell.
Yeah. After the pullback, I believe we were saying. Let me go look at the 4 hour again. What we're looking at. Yeah. Yeah, because I was saying I wouldn't jump in that right in the middle. So if
Still in
it,
the chart. I
yeah.
see it now.
So if it pulls all the way up here, guys, if it starts to reject, I mean, you could go back down. Take profit will be right at this level right here. You know, I probably wouldn't ride it any lower than 50 until it breaks the bottom of that channel. Okay. Well, like I said, everybody head and shoulders. So we're basically waiting for the breakout at the top or bottom. All right. Is everyone good on gold? Everyone cooking steady? Everyone good, baby? Let's remember, overall, though, look, we could still expect it to fall. On this, at this level, 68, the 50 is right here, and the 782, right? So pull back at least to the 50 at some point. Now I can come all the way back up, make a double top, and then fall. It could just keep on stair stepping down, right? And then push up. You just have to keep an eye on it. I believe we set price index on this, so we should be good. Have you guys set those same alerts? Okay. All right. Any questions about? Can we get a daily? All right. Let's look at the daily. Let this stand. In a moment, I'm still waiting for the daily to pull up. All right. So daily. Daily looking at this. Let me just do this real quick. Yeah, you can still pull back up to this level. 618. Or the 786. And then break down. Possibly. Six one eight, 786. Okay, that's what you'll be looking for in the daily. If it does continue to pull up, we'll see if we get rejection here or rejection here. And later on throughout the week, we can come back and drop more trend lines as this evolves. But for now, I mean, we could do something like this. Like this. See what happens. Does that make sense? See what happens. I want to only show these. All right, now we'll keep it there for now. All right. Let me look a little bit higher real quick. Weekly. Let's look at the monthly. Okay, here we go. Let's right here on the weekly. That's where we're at now. This is where we're at, guys. This is where we're at. This is the first time we've retested this level. No, second time. Boom, right here. Since this breakout right here. Okay? Since this breakout right here. So if I can make that something that would stand out. Okay? So now, we should be looking for a pullback. Nice exhaustion right here. Look at this wick. Look at that. 500 pips. Okay? So if I was just to track this out just in the weekly real quick, that's what I'd be looking for. I want to see this bad boy break down. Yeah. We'll see what happens here. Okay. Looking for a sell down to here. At this point, I'll look for a push back up. Boom. Any questions so far? So this just shows us what we're looking for overall, and we already broke it down in smaller time frames, right? So if you're the kind of person that doesn't have a lot of time, I mean, going through all the pairs and on these higher time frames, just simple support, resistance, trend lines. I mean, you're good. Cool. See what happens. So I'm gonna drop this monthly, this weekly, and that daily. Let me see what it looks like. I might need to zoom in on this one. I don't think that we really need this. That's just clutter to me. That's just clutter. All right. All right. Hopefully this makes sense when you guys see it. Any last minute questions for me? Anything this is a clarification on? It's always a little, if this was a little bit short. I know it's not short, hour and a half. All right, we're cool. It was a little bit dry tonight. I really didn't see that. Nothing I was too excited about. So, it might just be like a little normal week. It should be smooth moving. Not that much news right now at the beginning of the week. All right. So, questions. That point good. All right, cool. Cool. So next Sunday we won't have a chart and analysis call. I won't be in town. I'm going to. What time is it? 8:48. All right, I'm gonna do a live trading session tomorrow. All right, kids will be home from school. So it might be a little bit noisy, but we're gonna do a live trading session tomorrow morning. If you guys are, the link will be dropped in the Signals channel and inside the Slack channel. So make sure everyone is inside of there. Okay. If you aren't in the premium group, and you should be, like you're a paid current Breaking Cycle FS member, inbox me so I can get you guys inside the premium group. I left the message inside Slack on Friday, I think it was. So scroll up in Slack, read that message, and then you'll know how you can get access to the group a lot faster, okay? Because it's a private group, but somehow a lot of people are finding it. And I have like over 100 requests of people I know aren't Break the Cycle FX members. So if you want to get quick access to that, go back to Slack. Hit me up, hit up Princess, or hit up Ashley in Slack, alright? Yeah, I'll send you the link to TraderView, JL, the Pro. I got you. Alright? So that's not it. I hope you guys have a great night. It's your boy DeAnte, Break the Cycle Section, and I'll see you on the next webinar. Tomorrow, live trading session. 8 to, I'll let you know because I have a coaching call. So, live trading session tomorrow. I'll keep you guys updated inside Slack, all right? All right, cool. You guys have a great night, and I'll see you on the next live call.
Your reason, your why for wanting that which you want. The greats, the legends, the world changes. They know what they want, and they know why they want it. Everything in life has a why required to obtain it. See, when the why is greater than the obstacle ceases to exist. Your why is your fuel and transportation. Wherever you want to go in life, you just got to make sure your why is equivalent to it. Every level of the success ladder that you want to climb requires that you raise your level of discipline up to a level that will support it. To get on a proper war footing for success, you need to plant yourself in an environment conducive for it, conducive for victory. Many times, the difference between staying local and going global is the people one chooses to associate with. So if you want to go to the next level, it's a must that you close the door of your inner circle to anyone that does not believe in your dreams. Now, to taste greatness, you have to quarantine the naysayers around you, limit their access, and refuse to let them infect your mind. What we got to do is surround ourselves with super believers, prayer warriors, and people who will come into agreement with us for our aspirations. Now, some people fit your life for a certain season, but each season is different. Each level of success requires a higher standard, a different mindset, and a stricter level of discipline. So what we have to do is decide what level of success we desire, and then examine our team to see who belongs and who doesn't. Here's the question. Who on your team right now does not belong? Who is hindering you from going to that next level? Is your relationship with them more important to you than your dreams, your goals, your God-given destiny? They say we are just the sum total of the 5 people that we hang out with the most. So my question for you here is, who's not on your team right now that you need to add and bring on to your team in order to go to the next level? Step 5, we got to starve the illusion and feed the dream. And what I mean by that is, anything in your life right now that does not reflect that which God has promised you,
I'm expecting the pullback, Ronnie. I'm expecting the pullback. This is on the 4-hour. So pull back to 8,900. You know, it might break down a little bit more. You know, it could go as far as 8,400 back down, and then the push back up, right? But I mean, this is still a buyer's market for Bitcoin. You feel me? Still buyer's market. So any sales will be a little bit risky, you know, a little bit risky unless you're at the proven zone. But I'm more interested in price coming back down, retesting this level again. right in here. Okay. And then a potential push back up. So if this plays out here, it'll be a head and shoulders that down. You want this Bitcoin chart? A double bottom? Yeah, I mean, if this thing comes back down again, and rejects, like if it bounces off of these EMAs, boom, comes down like this, let's see. Here you go. Comes back down, boom. Then nice little double bottom here. What do we have like here? That's ugly. That bad boy come back down, boom. Take it back up. And all I did here was I tracked the price with my EMAs. I mean, with my my fibs. Got a fib going one way, marking up the levels, then the fib coming back the other way. This we had a nice rejection here off the 62, and then here again. So, all right, guys, I'm out. I think my internet's probably gonna cut out soon. Hope you guys have a great week. Overall on Bitcoin, I'll definitely just look for the buys back up. And this is a good entry here. Would I jump in the buy now? I mean, as long as you're aware of this levels here, you know, see how close we are. So it'll be kind of sketch. There's still a lot of pips though. Okay. Let me drop this bad boy inside the Telegram, and then I'm gonna send everyone. I'm gonna post all the charts inside Slack too. All right. So.